friends. This is Kelly Calabrese, and I am here with the amazing Ivy Hurst. Ivy, welcome. Thank you for doing this interview with us.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, you are one of our very first Renovo sponsored athletes. So we are thrilled that you have said yes and that you have a pretty good history of using Renovo. So first, tell us a little bit about you. Tell the audience, who you are, and don't be shy. We want to know about championships. We want to know all the great stuff.
I'm originally born and raised in Minnesota on the back of a horse since I was a kid, and I just always wanted to migrate down here to Oklahoma. There's just so much more horse events in this area, and the weather is just so much better. And so I came down here and just never stopped learning, and still learning to this day. I get to train and sell some really incredible barrel horses, and then I obviously rodeo pretty much full time. This year was a very big year for me, and we had a lot of success. We fell just short of making the NFR, but that was the closest I've ever been. It was a pretty exciting thing. So last year we did win Reno and finished top 25 in the world. And this year I think I was 17th. So pretty fun.
That is very fun. That is amazing. And before we finish the interview, I would love to talk a little bit about mindset about that because, wow, that's a big part of it. And just to, we've got a lot of young girls coming up, high school, college, that that a tiny bit. But you've had about a year's experience now with Renovo. So first, I would love to know, why did you choose Renovo? And tell us about maybe other things that you had tried first.
Like I said, my very first experience with it, we were kind of at a loss. We had a horse that we had tried everything on, stem cells and PRP and different things, and he was having feet issues. And this was over a year ago, so Renovo was pretty new still to the equine world and my vet. But we were just to that point where, like, hey, why not? This is something new and innovative, and what do we got to lose at this point? So we tried it, and that horse was probably a grade 3, maybe 4 lame, and I was unable to ride him, unable to do anything with him. And within probably a month to 45 days, we were back on him, legging him back up, and he was able to go back into the performance arena. We did hit him again with one more dose of the Renovo, and that really seemed to help him. This horse still I wouldn't call 100% sound, but going from non-computable, non-rideable to back in the arena with a little Preppic Hawks and still able to do his job. So that was like the first initial use for me, and that's when I met Ginger. And from then, every little thing that comes up, it just seems like Renovo would work for that, would work for that, work for that. So I've used it, I can't even tell you, in joints, in, I mean, just we've stuck it everywhere, and it's been so fun and really neat. And it's kind of my off season right now, but my good rodeo horse is kind of getting a break just because it was such a grueling year. And during a normal year, he does carry a little bit of fluid on his stifles, nothing severe, but just a little more than you would like. So we did just inject Renovo as just a therapy during his down season to just kind of calm those stifles down. So I'm excited to get back on him and see where that goes. I have used it in a suspensory and a deep digital flexor tendon tear, and it's just been remarkable for me. I'm getting back on the deep digital horse now, and that actually has been almost a 2-year battle with that particular horse. Again, it was 2 years ago when Renovo wasn't around. So we did, an MRI, figured it all out. And we figured out that he had the tear and did the stem cells and shockwave and all the time off, and it hanging in the wings. And we never could get it right. So we actually did Renovo on this horse probably 3 months ago now at this point, and we have re-ultrasound since, and there is absolutely zero sign of the tear. So I am legging that horse back up, and I'm so hopeful he gets to make his comeback this year.
Wow, that's amazing. I love everything you just said. You said so much there. So you're thinking Renovo when you're seeing stifles, when you're seeing suspensory, hawks. I mean, that's what we love, because you have tried many other things, and people
Yes.
think there's so many different therapies, but for the most part, one injection with Renovo seems to take care of it, would you say?
Oh, absolutely. It's been fun to even see, like, on some of the Facebook forum pages now, people are coming out and asking questions. And when I go through the comments and read Renovo, everyone's just like, you could use Renovo for this. Like, you've got to start with this product. And it's really neat to see in such a short amount of time how the equine world is really, really significantly seeing changes with Renovo. So really neat to see.
That is exciting, and that's kind of the campaign we're on, where we want athletes and vets to think Renovo first? Because honestly, we don't want the horses to go through all this extra treatment. We know the expense, the time, plus we're not seeing the recovery that they are with Renovo, and especially not in the speed that they have been.
And I think once you try it once, and especially if you're there and you can see the initial ultrasound on, say, a suspensory or a deep digital, and like my vet had to just ultrasound and ultrasound and ultrasound on the deep digital because we were expecting to see and there was nothing there, within 2 months. Like, how is that possible? So I'm sold forever. If I could figure out a way to drink it, I might.
Well, that's awesome. We have some exciting news coming up. I know we're getting really known in the equine world, but little tease that we may be dabbling into some other areas as well. Kind of plant that seed out there so people can get a little excited and keep tuning in. But we're just beginning in the equine world. We feel like, it's just getting started. So this was new to your vet. What would you say to vets out there who maybe don't know, or they're skeptical or curious?
It's been fun to even watch my vets transition from the day one, a year and whatever ago that we used it. It was kind of that, I don't know, we have nothing to lose thing. And now when I go in there, I mean, he's grabbing it out of that freezer and like, we're doing it. That's like our first thing. And I mean, to see his turnaround, like he is no longer a skeptic. He has story after story after story of the significant changes and the things that it's done for horses. So it's been really cool to just watch my vet. And then I have obviously lots of friends in the world, in the barrel horse world, and my vet's never heard of it. But now 6 months to a year later, they're like, "Oh my gosh, my vet's using it too." And I mean, there's large equine clinics using it, super small equine clinics using it. It's really neat to see because originally it was a few select clinics that had it, so it was harder for people to get. But it seems to be everywhere now.
It's exciting. Yeah, we love seeing the growth, and that you're sort of starting to arrive when people start calling you, asking for it. And that was actually another hashtag we had, ask your vet about Renovo.
Yes.
We want people to be asking their vets and their vets to be contacting us so people can get educated really and learn more about it. Well, yeah, that's awesome. So what do you have going on now? You're in the off season.
We are home and I am back to work. Like I said, my good horses are kind of out on a break, which was much needed with the miles that we went this year. And I'm just back working, training horses for a living and enjoying these beautiful sunny days. And honestly, I've been doing it now for 45, 60 days and I'm ready to get back to the rodeos. So it's good. I enjoy it, but I do love being on the road.
We love it. Well, any final thoughts that I didn't ask you about Renovo that you might want to just put out there?
I think you said it. Ask your vet about Renovo, and if they don't know, talk to somebody that does. And I'm not saying it's the only thing you can use, but man, it's a front runner for me, and it's just so incredible. And I've seen the changes with my own eyes. So, I mean, I can't stress enough. Ask your vet about Renovo.
I love it. Awesome. So I said we would shift gears towards the end and just kind of pick the brain a little bit about the mindset. And this is a little bit selfish. My girl is a freshman at Tarleton State University, so just starting out on that collegiate rodeo circuit after high school rodeo, and it's so much of a mindset game. So what would you say to the young ones coming up and even the moms or dads who are there on those long rides home?
It truly is one of the hardest things you can do. We have to control a 1,200-pound animal and make our dreams achievable, so they don't always understand it. Number one, if you love it, hug your horse when it's over, good, bad, or ugly. If you wake up and eat, breathe, and sleep it, just keep going. And if I look back at myself when I was 19 and 20 and I wanted to be where I am now, but it took forever. And I'm still not even really where, I miss the NFR. That's been a lifelong dream. So I got to keep going or I'll never get there. So, but just love the game and just get up and love the game. And I think that will make you get up and be motivated every day.
Well, that is great advice from a champion. And while we have our audience, just want to remind people that we do have our Renovo shirt, winning with Renovo. We actually just added another sponsored athlete. They can look in the page and see about Cheyenne Wimberly, who added to the team. She's amazing. And so we're doing a little contest, little challenge for anyone who wants to get their shirts and then take a picture and hashtag winning with Renovo. They will be entered in a drawing to win a free dosage of Renovo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
really good value for a $25 t-shirt, a chance to win, and let your horse check out how Renovo truly works. So we'll put instructions on another post, but just want to put that up there while we're doing the live. Ivy, you are awesome. You are a true champion inside and out. We're so thankful that you're on our team and out there just competing hard and sharing the good news about Renovo. So thank you so much.
Thank you for all you do. I'm so grateful.
Thank you.